So glad that you took the time to bring them with you, but the point I want to make is that you know that you do a job to a certain level. Inspiring people to actually write a letter about you is a whole nother beast entirely. Am I right? Because, I mean, we're so prone to make noise when something goes wrong. The complaint department is very busy. The accolade department, unfortunately, is not. So, to your credit, not only have you inspired hundreds and hundreds of young people, you inspired them and their parents, or whoever it may be, to write those nomination letters. And believe me, in 19 years of doing radio and getting people to write letters when you're giving away thousands of dollars is really difficult to do, if you can believe that. So that they wrote letters because you made an impact on their lives is huge. It's bold. It's bold, and it's because, and I read all those letters every single week. Rebecca and I, it was our job to announce who the teacher of the week was. In many cases, we got to meet you in person, but we read all of those letters. And the one thing that they all had in common is it wasn't just you doing your job to a certain level. It was how you did something above and beyond, what you did extra that made an impact in these young people's lives. And before I came in here today, I thought about that too. I know I made the comment with my shoe tying that if it hadn't been for some teachers in my life, I can't think of the number of things I wouldn't know how to do. You know, the kindness of Mrs. Burmaster, who drove me to my first job interview. I was 16 years old and there was a teenage nightclub that needed a DJ, and I wanted to be that DJ. And I had no way to get there after the bus had left to take us all home. So she said, if you want to come and have a seat in my classroom, and when I am done, I will drive you to that job interview. And she didn't just drop me off. She waited. So the first person I got to celebrate with that I got in that job was my teacher, was Mrs. Burmaster. I thank Mr. Bernie LaRue in the 3rd grade who taught me about patience. Now the way he did that was probably not the way you'd think. It might be hard to believe that I was a bit of a class clown. And he taught me that eventually I would be done cleaning all the erasers in the building. And so he taught me patience to just do my job. You know, this is before smartboards, obviously, when they used to be filled with all the chalk dust, you know. I think about all these teachers along the way that made an indelible mark in my life, and I have many of them in my family too. And I do not take it quietly when anybody in your profession is disrespected. So to be able to be a part of something like this means more to me than anything in the world. So I congratulate all of you for doing the job when I'm sure at one point or another, doing something else has crossed your mind. Thank you for not doing that. Thank you. Okay.